Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's learn computer science. Welcome back to day 19 video of Python tutorial. In today's session, you will learn about linear search, a searching algorithm. You'll understand what linear search algorithm is and how do we implement it in Python using 1D lists as well as using two-dimensional lists. So let's start. First of all, let's understand what is linear search and why do we call it linear search. Linear search, basically it's the simplest you can say, simplest searching algorithm. So searching algorithm is when you have some list of items and you need to search for a particular item, whether that item is present in that or not. So that is a searching algorithm. Now the linear search algorithm is the simplest of all searching algorithms, where what do? We match with each and every element to check whether the item is there or not there. So in a sequential manner, first of all, we will compare with the first element. If that is the item that we are looking for, our search is complete. If not, then we go and move on to the next element. We compare that with our searching item. If that is the searching item, our search is complete, and so on. We compare with each and every item till the time we find a match or there is no match and list is exhausted. It is completed. In that case, search item is not present in the list. So this is the linear search. So it is very easy to implement and it works very well for small lists. And we don't need sorted items, sorted data is not required. Unordered list can also be used, or we can perform linear search on any unordered list. Okay, and the algorithm is known as linear search because it involves starting from the beginning of the list and checking one item at a time to see if it is the right one that we are looking for. However, its time complexity, when we talk about in big O notation, it is ON. That is why it makes it inefficient for large data sets. For example, how do we perform linear search? Let's understand that with an example. So let's say we have this list. We have to find position of Delhi in this data. So we have multiple cities: Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi, Noida, Ludhiana, Hyderabad, Jaipur. When we just look at it, we can figure out that Delhi is there. However, computers, when we feed this data in computers, they need to have some algorithm using which they perform search, right? So linear search is such an algorithm. And how do we perform it? Let's see. So list of items is given and we need to see whether Delhi is there in this data set or not. So first of all, we inspect position 0, right? This one where Mumbai is written. So we compare Mumbai with Delhi. So if they both are same, equal, that means, data is there. However, this is not what we are looking for. Mumbai is different than Delhi, right? Next, we inspect position 1. So we compare Kolkata with our search item, which is Delhi. However, this is not what we are looking for. So we move forward and we check at position 2. And when we compare this item with the item we are looking for, there is a match. So this is the data which we are looking for. So position is 2 because this is Mumbai is 0, Kolkata is 1 and Delhi is 2. We have found our item at position 2. So algorithm will return 2 and will terminate. Okay. So this is how linear search works. Now we will see how do we implement linear search algorithm using Python with the help of 1D arrays which is 1D lists. And also we will look at how do we implement it using 2D lists. Okay, so there is a program ready to use for you. However, I will take you to Python shell also, and I will show you how do we implement this. So this is the output for this program. Okay, and also there is 2D list program created for you ready to use. So now I'm taking you to Python shell where we will implement both these programs and we'll see how they work. First of all, let's see how do we implement linear search using 1D lists. So what I have done is I have taken a list of items where there are multiple cities I have initialized items with Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi, Noida, Ludhiana, Hyderabad, and Jaipur. Okay. So I have taken one variable flag, which I have initialized with false. And now I'm asking user to give me a search item. Okay, search item should be, what do you call, a city name, right? So user can enter in lowercase, uppercase, or whatever case they want to enter in. Okay, that we will take care when we compare it with the list items. Okay, so I'm using a for loop. You can use a while loop as well. So I'm using a for loop here. So for the length of items is my list, 1D list of city names. So here I'm using a for loop and I am comparing search item which user has entered and I have converted into lowercase. So whatever case user enters, I am converting that into lowercase using this function, inbuilt function. And also I'm comparing it with items, each and every item of this list. So first of all with Mumbai, then with Kolkata, then with Delhi, until unless I find a match. And also while comparing, I'm converting it to lowercase again, so that there is no mismatch because of the case, right? So if I find the item, if my comparison is successful, so then I am setting my flag to true and I'm storing this position where I find this item in variable name position and I come out of this loop using break statement. Otherwise, if I have not found the item, then I am keeping my flag as false only. And then I am putting, if flag is true, then I'm printing the item position. I can also print the item. If you want to, you can just write here item as well, items. And you can write search item here. Item, search item found at position index, whatever index value you want to put here. Otherwise, item not present. So this is my 1D list. Let's just execute this program. So there was a space and actually this name is search item. So that is why. So I am writing here, first of all, let's put a name which is not there in the list item. Let's write India. Okay. Item not present. So I can see India is not there in my list of items. Now I rerun this code and I enter Delhi. So I'm writing it in lowercase only. However, here it is sentence case. So enter item Delhi found at index number 2. So it is index number 2, 0, 1 for Kolkata and 2 for Delhi. So that is how we implement linear search algorithm using 1D lists. Now let's see how do we implement it using 2D list. Okay, this is my program for linear search implementation in Python using 2D list. What I have done here, I have taken items same name I have used. I have taken a 2D list, okay, of numbers. Now I'm using numbers. So in first row, I have taken 1, 2, 3, then 44, 55, 66, and then 77, 88, and 99. So list of lists I have created and I have named it as items. Same, I have taken a variable flag, initialized it to false. Search item I'm taking from user. This time I'm taking an integer value, so that is why int is placed here. And I have taken 2 for loops. You can use 2 while loops also. However, I have taken 2 for loops, one for rows, one for columns, and I have compared search item with item at index position I and j. If I find it, then I set flag to true, and position I have stored in position variable equivalent to I comma j. Otherwise, flag is set to false, and rest is same as my linear search algorithm for 1D lists. If flag is true, then I print the item. Otherwise, I write item not present. Let's run this code. Okay, item to be searched. First of all, I will put some value which is not there. So I'll enter 4. So 4 is not present. You can see I don't have 4 here. So now I rerun this code and I enter, let's say I enter 2. Okay, so 2 item found at 0, 1 index. So if you see, this is 0, 1, 0th row, first column, and 2 is present here. So that is how we implement linear search algorithm using 2D lists in Python. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.